Good morrow, everyone. Welcome back to another video on Attractions with Ash. I couldn't follow through with it. I tried to do a little bit of a funny intro, but yeah, I couldn't do it. Welcome back to another video anyway on Attractions with Ash, where today we're on another adventure, and this one has come around very quickly, even for me, in the fact that I've literally just properly woken up in like the past half an hour or so to go out with my family to Bridgnorth today, which should be pretty fun. Hopefully there's some nice Christmassy stuff going on, as I assume pretty much everywhere in the UK is right now as we edge towards you know, Christmas and the start of December. Let's go and see what there is to see. Last time I went there it was absolutely gorgeous for weather. It was really sunny. I think it was May. So let's go to Bridgnorth. Well, just like that, I've spawned here in Bridgnorth, and actually it's not as cold as I expected it to be today, which is quite nice, given the last week or so where it's, you know, it's been snowing and raining and just been so cold. One thing I love about, you know, places like Bridgnorth, it's just, you know, the way that it's laid out, really, in a way. Just these narrow streets, and you just walk in, you know, you got houses, well, on either side. It's just really fascinating to look at, really. One of the unique things really about this place is the way that you come in, really, because you've got kind of the low part, of it, and then I guess the main high street is kind of, you know, raised up. You go up this massive hill to get to the actual main kind of, I guess you could call the town centre kind of bit. I've actually timed it quite right. We've got some bells going off over here, and we found a church. Look at that, and a nice little Range Rover as well. So, well, nice little find, I guess, but it's a church. Every time I take a step down one of these steps, it feels like I'm going to slip over. I just do not trust myself at all, especially because they're in, you know, there's leaves. It's all, you know, wet obviously as well because it's been raining. I just don't trust myself. It just feels like, especially when you're walking down here like that, it feels like you could gain momentum at any moment and just completely lose control of walking. But it's very interesting walking down here, of course, and again showcasing how unique this place is, really, and how, you know, fascinating this place looks. So I've been a few times here now, a couple of times in passing, and I think last time was the actual first. Let me just stop here. There we go. Have I got my balance? Yes, I've got my balance. But yeah, last time was, I think it was the first time I've actually went here properly. And immediately I found this place really fascinating. And now we're about to find the lower part of it, I think, if if I'm going in the right direction, which I certainly hope I am. Oh, there we go, final step, here we go. There we go. Feels like a proper achievement that I've made it down there without slipping over, but yeah, we've made it down to the lower part of the town now. It's like this place has two town centres. It's crazy, really. Here we are. let's go and explore. And of course, if you don't do too well with stairs, which I don't, but I'm probably better than most people, you've of course you've got the option of the cliff railway up at the top there, which you can ride on, which I've actually never rode on before, but looks like a nice little ride. And I feel, you know, as soon as I came out here, the wind slightly started to pick up a little bit more now, a little bit more rainy, but still it's not too cold, it's not too bad. It just gives you a scale. You can just, you know, imagine you've just walked down, and then you just look behind you and you see, you know, where you've walked down from. It looks crazy, really. Right up all the way at the top there, and it's quite interesting actually, because, you know, on the way down there you're mostly blocked off. You can't really see what is around you, like the proper like height that you're at. Really, it's kind of blocked. You're kind of blocked off either side by walls. So actually, it's probably the best way. It's probably the best way actually that you could probably go down from a very high point and come down to here. To be fair, this is a really nice place, despite the fact that it's raining, and my camera is actually getting increasingly wet now. So I'll probably might return to the top pretty soon. Now, of course, the tricky bit that I didn't quite consider on the way down was coming back up again, which, you know, this could be a sore one for my legs, but hopefully it isn't too bad. But of course, I'm a bit more in control of my momentum this time, so I don't think there'll be much chance of me absolutely bombing it up the stairs as opposed to when I was on the way down. But yeah, it's really fascinating. I think now on the way up I can have a bit more appreciation time. As you can see, look, you can just make out, I'm not sure, wow, actually slightly hidden, like the bushes there, the top of the cliff, Valley Railway up there. We're time to make our way back up the stairs, but you've got this cool little theatre on the side as well, which I noticed on the way down. It's quite interesting, really. Coming all the way down here, imagine, you know, just see the show, and imagine if, I'm not sure if this is like a stage door or something like that, but imagine queuing up here to go and see a show. Quite interesting, really. Maybe one day, if the channel is successful, there might be a Attractions with Ash musical here. Who knows? But there you go, theatre on the steps, and yet again, quite an interesting entrance, really. Quite a vibrant entrance with the red doors here. Quite, I guess, quite theatre-esque, really, considering, you know, you usually get like red seats in a theatre. That's probably the vibe they were going for. But there you go. Well, mind the graffiti at the top, just ignore that, but but there you go. Let's get back up to the top. And now here is what I suppose you could call one of the main centerpieces remaining of Bridgnorth's illustrious history. The castle ruins here that were once attacked by parliamentarians all the way back in the 17th century. It's fascinating to, you know, to find out that, you know, obviously during the English Civil War, Bridgnorth, such a, you know, such a quaint town, it seems like this, was played a huge role in that battle. And parliamentarians came here and set fire to all of Hightown. They tried to destroy Bridgnorth Castle, but well, as you can see, it still survives today, and still, you know, considering that they've tried to set fire to it, quite a lot of it still remains, which is quite impressive really, and it's really fascinating as you look around, and it's quite interesting really. You get a really good angle actually as you come in. You kind of come in through this way, and it kind of towers over you still, and you've just got an information board over here just telling you all about the role that Bridgnorth played all the way down the years, all the way going back to the year 912, as you can see over there. We've just found, I think we've just found one of the best tourist spots in Bridgnorth. Forget the castle or, you know, the railway or anything like that. This is the best place where it's actually socially acceptable to leave people behind. Well, we haven't got long left here at Bridgnorth, unfortunately. It's been nice fun as I cross the road trying not to get run over. It's been nice fun coming here again. It hasn't been too cold, as I said. It's got a bit worse now, as you can see. You know, I've had the gloves on all day really, but you know, I've got the hood up now. It's got a little bit worse, but yeah, it's been nice fun exploring, as it always is when I come here. I say, you know, as if I come here all the time. I've only come here a couple of times, but yeah, it's been good fun. It really has. And now we're off for a well-earned meal, I think, at the pub. Not long after this clip, I learnt the #1 golden rule of being a YouTuber. Never, ever, ever leave your camera unattended. I've reclaimed my vlogging crown after many months, probably years at this point, of not filming. You know what, I don't know what it is, but I have a sneaky suspicion that we haven't quite seen the end of my brother featuring in this video. So, and just like that, it's gone dark. And unfortunately, there's no lights on there. It would have looked quite cool actually. So, excuse me. What are you doing in my shot? Wonderful meal. Yeah, you rate it. 10 out of 10. Yeah. Well, after that interruption, I think it's time to head home. Definitely feeling full. Yeah, lovely meal in the greenhouse. That was the greenhouse. So if you come in here, definitely recommend going there, because I had a lovely turkey there, and I was absolutely stuffed. So yeah, absolutely recommend it. As does my brother, clearly, as well. But yeah, this is something I really do love about winter, is the shorter days and well, the warmer nights as well. You know, getting home when it's dark and cold, and getting home and it's all nice and warm inside, and I can't wait to do that, hopefully pretty soon as we make our way back to the car. But yeah, I've had a really good day out here at Bridgnorth. Love coming back here, and it's not too far actually. I had a look earlier about the bus services, and it's actually a pretty good bus service from Wolverhampton. About an hour or so, the bus journey. So I might consider coming back here on my own sometime in the future for a third time round, but who knows. It's definitely a firm favourite of mine. Well, here I am now, back in the warm and dry, and yeah, I'm very glad to be back here, to be honest, because it will start to get a little bit cold and wet as I made my way back to the car there. But yeah, lovely day up in
Bridgnorth. I just have to say, just before I end off this video, a special shout out to a candle shop that I went into that I didn't capture on video, but I went in, and my god, it was such an incredible sensory experience. It was just around the corner from the Cliff Valley Railway, and I went in there, and wow, it was just so soothing, and you know, the smells. It was, you know, like being in a dark ride, really, in a theme park, really. Just the smells just hit you straight away of all the candles. It was called Mother something. I can't quite remember. My memory's terrible. I can't really remember the name of it, but yeah, I have to give a little shout out there to that shop. Probably apart from all of the history tour, really, of the castle and everything, that's probably, you know, my highlight of the day, going in that shop there. But yeah, I guess I'll see you in a few days with another video here on the channel as the Christmas content post December the 1st. As you know, I'm not going to overload you with Christmas content just yet, but definitely as we get into December, I'll start going around the Christmas markets and seeing what there is to see. But yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one, whatever that may be. Until then, goodbye.